perfectly sure no one comes in. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Let no one pass.
Maximum security, is that clear? Maximum security?
Yes, Captain Mainwaring. Maximum security.
Good man. Right, this is top secret. Put the blackouts up.
What is that?
Woods, Meadows, up there. Right now, my gardeners outside doors.
Okay, sir.
All clear? Good. All clear, Jones. All clear.
Right, sir.
Right. Excellent turnout, man. Excellent.
Permission to speak, sir. Aren't you going to wear your attire?
No, just wear the hat. Now, pay attention. The reason I've taken all this security to make this top secret is because we must make sure that no one sees this dance until it's fully prepared, until it's actually really good. Otherwise, people might think we look like a bunch of idiots.
Captain Mainwaring, as a Scot, I have to say that I feel like a right Jessie. Dressed as I am in this pansy Sassenach getup.
I am not pansy. This is our English national dress.
English national dress rubbish. The cricket clothes with bells and ribbons on.
All right, Fraser, you may sneer. If you care to work it out, this sums up the English character pretty well. Clean white flannels for fair play and sportsmanship, a bowler hat, respectability and clear thinking, and the bells and ribbons for a touch of frivolity.
Beautifully thought, Captain
Thank you very much.
General Kitchener likes a touch of frivolity, sir. They used to wear these great long...
Yes, we've got time for that now.
It's a pity, it was a good story.
Are you ready out there, Wilson?
I think someone would possibly open the door for me, sir.
Right, Mike. Come, Sergeant Wilson. Right. Now, today we're not going to do a full rehearsal. We're doing that tonight, all right? Are you ready for the squeeze box?
Yep,
Well done, sir. Well done, Walker. Right. Okay.
Sergeant Wilson is not looking like a normal man, sir. His little legs are going in the wrong direction.
Let's just stop properly, Wilson.
It's quite you.
Men, as you know, we're trying to raise £2,000 to buy a new Spitfire. And of course, all the people of Orpington see it are trying to raise the money as well. Now, next Saturday afternoon is the climax, when we have the procession. We all do our dance, do it perfectly, and Sergeant Wilson here is going to collect the money from the crowd.
Yes, I'm not too happy about collecting money off strangers, sir.
It's quite easy. All you've got to do is to gallop the horse, make it look like lifelike as possible. Weave in and out between the dancers. Weave round to the edge of the crowd. Open the horse's mouth. Let them put the money in and make a few jocular remarks.
Jocular remarks. What sort of jocular remarks?
Well, you could say, ha ha ha, give till it hurts. Ha ha ha, something like that.
Ha ha ha, give till it hurts. Ha ha ha.
If we're going to collect £2,000, he'll have to be a bit more jocular than that, sir.
I don't think he can afford to be too jocular, sir. Otherwise people will think he's been familiar.
Oh, I've got it. Why can't he say, we need Spitfires to beat the Hun, put money in my mouth, and it goes to my tongue.
Rubbish! All that he has to do is to maybe stick at the crowd and shout, give us your money or I'll bash your head in.
Get over here.
Now, come on, control that thing, will you?
On its own, sir.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You ready with the squeeze box?
Yes, sir.
Right, now, come on now, sort this out now. Now, Sponge. Sponge, give the book to, Sergeant Wilson. Now, where are we up to?
I was having trouble with my whiffling, sir.
Ah, yes, whiffling. Now, it's, we've got to understand the meaning of these movements, you see. Right, read a bit out about whiffling, Wilson.
Yes, let's see. Whiffling. Ah, yes, here it is. Whiffling. Whiffling stick represents the frightening away of the evil spirits.
There you are.
Away from what, Captain Mainwaring?
It's a fertility dance, hey.
Don't think my sister Dolly would like that.
And this silly old fool. The whole point of the dance is to encourage the crops to grow. Every spring, the fertile young men of the village do the dance.
Well, it's not a lot of good us doing it then, is it? Permission to speak, sir. I do not wish to stand opposite Private Fraser when he is whiffling.
Why not?
Why? Well, sir, I have faced whirling dervishes, and I have faced fuzzy wuzzies in the Sudan. Do not like it happen, sir. Like it happen. But I do not wish to stand opposite Private Fraser when he is waving his whiffling stick. He's got a mad look in his eyes.
Mad? My eyes are perfectly sane. Come on, would you say that I have mad eyes?
Not really mad, no.
Here I see.
Right, come on, where are we up to?
Bean sprouting, sir.
Ah, bean sprouting. Come over here, mate. Right, now you take, you tap it twice on the ground like this. 1, 2, you go, oh! And you leap into the air. That represents the bean growing.
How high would you like us to leap, Captain
As
Mainwaring?
far as the bean grows.
Well, last year, I had Santa put to 8 feet.
Oh, don't think I could manage that.
Really high, Captain Mainwaring.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, I really don't think we should do that, sir. The vicar's got some dry rot in the hall here.
I think you're right, Wilson. We'll leave out the bit about leaping around, all right? Right, now, are we all ready now? Ready to get in line. First of all, I'll make sure your bowels are working. Right, left leg. Right leg. Still the best you can do, Godfrey.
Frank, touch of rheumatism, I'm afraid.
Right then, all line up. Are we all ready?
Ah, yes, that's
When you
it, sir.
control it, please. Right, are you ready? Right, let's get started then. Right! Forward! Round! Back! Reform! Beach round! Reform! I'm very proud of you, lad. Very sorry. Very proud of you. Now, take a break and change into your uniform. Jones, come. What's the matter with you, Jones? All this nonsense about Fraser hitting with his stick? That's not like you.
I know, sir, but I'm afraid I cannot cover it up any longer. I'm of a highly nervous state.
What's the matter?
Oh, sir, it's very personal.
You've got trouble at home.
Oh, sir, I've got trouble away from home.
Right, you better come into the office.
Right, sir, thank you, sir, thank you. Oh, sir,
Yes.
good Mr. Wilson come in as well, sir?
Why?
He's the man of the world.
All right, Wilson,
Yes, sir.
office.
You want me to walk or gallop, sir?
Take a seat, Joe.
Sir?
All right, now come along, Joe. Don't think of my yes, will you?
Well, it, sort of sticks out, sir.
Yes, we'll take it off then. Right. Come along, Joe. What is it?
Well, sir, this is a very delicate matter.
Yeah.
You see, it's Mrs. Fox.
Mrs. Fox.
Yes, sir, she's a widow lady, and we have this certain commitment. We have been walking out together.
Walking out where?
And all sorts of places, sir. You see, I take a couple of chops around to her house every Saturday night. She cooks them and we have supper together.
Ah, yes, I see. Well, of course, you're not the only member of this platoon who has an arrangement with a widow.
A little bit below the belt, sir.
There is nothing between Mrs. Fox and myself. It is purely a Teutonic arrangement. So we have supper together every Saturday night, and then we listen to In Town Tonight, and then when the announcer says, "Carry on, London," I go home, sir.
What's this got to do with me?
Oh, sir. Of late, her affections have been taken by another.
Who?
Mr. Gordon, the town clerk.
What, not that silly bald-headed old duffer? He's not a silly old duffer just because he's got a bald head. So, I mean, he'd be a silly old duffer even if he had a full head of hair, wouldn't
Yes,
he?
all right, Wilson, all right.
Everybody knows what a rogue and a philanthropist he is, sir. Her head has been turned by the gay life he has shown her. Old-time dancing at Pevensey Bay and day trips to Eastbourne. What can I offer her, sir? I am just a simple butcher.
Well, I can't see what you expect me to do, Joe.
Oh, sir, I want you to speak to her for me.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, but you must, sir, you must. I've written her telephone number down for you, sir. Don't you spread it around.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
No, please, sir, you must. Otherwise I should be a broken man. What use is a broken lance corporal to you, sir?
I don't know.
What are you going to do then, sir?
Yes, I don't know. I suppose I could give her a ring.
Yeah,
Try to tell her what sort of man this town clerk is.
yes, really.
So I'll give her a ring and arrange to meet her, I think.
Hello! Hello, are you there, Godfrey, son? Are you there?
Yeah, yes, it's me. I'm just about to have my hot milk before going to bed.
Well, it's finally happened. I knew it would one day.
What has?
Why, young Mainwaring. He's finally succumbed to the lure of the flesh. Yes, Godfrey, son, the flesh, the flesh.
Please don't keep repeating that word. Sister Dudley might hear it. No, besides, I don't believe a word of it.
Well, I heard it with my own ears. I happened to be going past the office door, and I heard him talking to this woman.
What woman?
Why, that lovely withered woman, Mrs. Fox.
Oh, well, Captain Mainwaring is a respectability.
He's kind of the worst sort. Always looking down their noses at other folk, was all the time deep down inside as lust. Sheer nicking lust. Be sure that the fires of hell will be lighting with fun. He's doomed.
I'm sorry, I just don't. I think it's whole thing's a load of nonsense.
What a nonsense, is it? Well, I heard him arranging to meet this woman tomorrow morning at 10:30 in the Marigold Dealings. So if you don't believe me, you can come along and see for yourself.
All right, I'll come along, but it's only just to prove that you're wrong.
You're right. Well, I shall see you there. But then, don't forget, it's your time to buy the coffee.
Hello, Becky. Listen, Boyle, I've got to speak to you very important.
do you want to call me at this time of night for? My mum's furious.
Who's that on the phone, Frank? It's not a girl, is it?
No, Mum, it's only Mr. Cheeseman.
Well, how dare he bring you up in the middle of the night? Tell him to go away.
It's only 10 o'clock, Mum.
I don't care. You should be in bed. And don't forget to clean your teeth.
Mum says I've got to go to bed and clean my teeth.
Oh yes, clean your teeth. They're very important, that, yes. Now listen, Pikey. I just want a bit of information. What time does Mainwaring go for his morning coffee?
10:30 at the Marigold Tea Room. Regular as clockwork. Why?
Well, I have it from a very reliable source that Captain Mainwaring is meeting a certain lady there.
No, Captain Mainwaring doesn't know certain ladies. He's married.
Well, she's not sort of lady. She's, I don't know. Anyhow, I write this gossip column for the Eastgate Gazette. Whispers from Warrington. Oh, yes, indeed. I can see it all now, my own. One certain backhunter's name is linked to a certain lady with X.
Oh, no. I'm sure you've got it all wrong.
Oh, from what I've heard, he's besotted with her, my own. Besotted.
Like in that film Rain. You see, there was this clergyman and he was besotted with a girl called Sadie Thompson. Well, being a clergyman, he wasn't allowed to be besotted, so in the end he just walked into the sea. I suppose Captain Mainwaring will walk into the sea. If he does, he'll have to walk a long way. The tide's going out in the morning.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fraser, but Captain Mainwaring is a respectable married man. I just don't believe he's capable of such a thing.
You know your trouble, Godfrey, son. You're living in a fool's paradise. I said,
I was rather hoping we would have the place to ourselves, Wilson.
I shouldn't worry, sir. Nobody knows why you're here to meet Mrs. Fox.
Look, it doesn't do for a bloke in my position to meet a flashy woman like Mrs. Fox in public. In a small town like this, tongues wag, you know, tongues wag.
I'm sure no one's the slightest bit interested. Shall we sit here, sir?
Good morning. Is that you, Jones?
Won't let me know. What do you say?
Why on earth are you dressed like that?
I'm in disguise. I don't want anyone to recognise me.
Lord. Good morning, Mrs. Fox. Will you please sit down?
I'm sorry I'm late.
Yeah, yes.
I'm not normally...
Sit down, please.
did you see that, Godfrey, son? Did you see that way he handled that?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Good morning.
2 coffees, please.
Oh, aren't you going to be having coffee with your friend Mr. Wilson?
No, I'm not. I'm having this lady with my coffee. No! I'm having coffee with this lady. Coffee, please.
I see.
Now, Mrs. Fox, I've asked you here today because you want to understand...
Mr. Mainwaring.
What do you
Mr.
want?
Mainwaring.
What do you want, boy?
Mrs. Mainwaring's on the phone.
Oh, dear. Yes, we'll tell her, I'll ring her back later.
Bring her back. Hello, Mrs. Fox.
Hello, dear.
Now, Mrs. Fox, I asked you here today because I've got to speak to you on a very delicate matter. Not very good with emotional things. I find it very difficult to discuss.
Oh, well, you needn't be shy with me, Mr. Mainwaring.
The fact is that you're a very attractive woman, Mrs. Fox.
You're a very attractive man, Mr. Mainwaring.
But I don't see what that's got to do with it.
You are.
Mr. Jones has had a few years, of course, he's been an admirer. Been an admirer, and now you've found another one, I understand.
Mr. Mainwaring.
Oh.
Did you see that? Did you see the way he manhandled her?
Perhaps we better go then.
No. be the attraction for you. But what I'm trying to say is that Mr. Jones is a simple butcher, but he's a fine figure of a man, you know. And he's got a full head of very distinguished hair. Whereby, on the other hand, this other chap, you know, is old.
Well, you know what they say about bald men.
No, what do they say? No. See, Jones, I couldn't understand. Jones is one of my prized members of my platoon, and I don't want to see him get hurt.
We won't hurt him, Mr. Mannering.
We?
Yes. You can have Tuesdays and Saturdays, and he can have Mondays and Thursdays.
But I'm talking about Mr. Gordon, the town clerk.
We can have Wednesdays.
Mr. Mannering.
What is it, boy?
Mrs. Mannering's on the phone again.
Yes.
No, don't worry. I told her you were having coffee with Mrs. Fox. And now she insists on speaking with you.
You stupid. You know, Wilson, I haven't never so shocked in my life. That woman, that dreadful woman, actually thought I had amorous intentions towards her.
How awfully embarrassing.
When my wife phoned up, that stupid boy Pike told her I was having coffee with Mrs. Fox.
Oh dear.
All hell broke loose when I got home. Elizabeth wouldn't believe me, you know.
Really?
Look what she did to my tie. No. 12 times she phoned the bank today. She phones tonight, I want you to tell her I'm not here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I understand exactly, sir.
Hello, Sergeant Wilson. Hello, sir. I just want to thank you for speaking to Mrs. Fox the way you did. I'm sure you had a great effect on her, sir.
He certainly did, Jones, he certainly did.
Come on, Linda. Can you get into the hall? The door's locked.
Yeah, Mr. Hodges shouted at us to go away.
Yeah, I need this there.
Jones, clear that desk away, will you, and make room for this Lewis gun.
Right, Wilson. It is locked.
Well, yes, sir, it's Hodges' night for the hall.
Well, I know that. We don't need to lock the door, do we?
Well, this is night, sir.
All right. Ready to put the Lewis gun up on the desk. Right now, lads, now listen here. The subject tonight I'm going to talk to you about is stripping down a Lewis gun. Right? Now I'm going to go over your different methods. And stripping down is the main thing, right? Stripping down.
All right, girls, you can come out. Line up, girls. Right. What do you think then, Mr. Town Clerk? Oh, yes, they're very nice, they are. Very nice indeed. What do you think, Your Reverence?
Oh, look, can we get on, please? We've a very busy evening ahead of us.
I wouldn't mind having a busy evening with this lot, eh?
Just tell the girls what we want them to do, Mr. Hodges.
Right. Now, girls, as you know, we've brought you here tonight so that we can choose one of you to play the part of Lady Godiva in the procession next week.
Could we get the first girl on the horse, please?
Right, girls, on the horse!
Right now, Jones. You're going to show the men how to strip down a Lewis gun in 2 minutes. Nice time, right? Go.
Uncle Arthur,
What is it, Frank?
the hall's full of naked ladies.
Oh, be quiet, Frank, and come and watch the lecture.
I'm being serious. Have a look. Look for yourself. Look.
Oh, good Lord above.
Should we take out the Mannering?
Well, I think we're going to have to,
Answer that phone, Wilson.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yes, speaking. Just hold the line, I'll ask him for you. It's, your wife's.
Tell her I wasn't here.
Ah, yes. Hello? Yeah, he seems to have popped out for a moment.
Yay, Miss Mannering!
How dare you burst in my lecture like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just on my way through to the hall. Excuse me, boys. Oh, Mr. Gordon, it's only little me. Let me in.
Oh, good evening, my dear. You're just in time. Do come in.
dare you have naked girls?
Buzz off, Napoleon!
How dare you? I'm appalled at you, Vicar. I'm Capt. Jones. Wilson. Stop staring at me. Come up.
Yes, sir. What with?
Come away.
Don't be absurd. All this fuss over a few silly girls.
Yes, if the vicar wants to have silly girls in his hall, that's his affair.
Mr. Gordon, should I change into my swimming costume now?
Oh, God, I don't think I can take the shot.
Yes, my dear, you go and get changed. Mr. Manley, stop him, sir, stop him.
All right,
He's doing it against
it's
us.
all right, Jones. Listen here. Listen, I must have an explanation here. What's going on?
Keep your ear on, Napoleon. We're just choosing one of the girls to play Lady Godiva in the procession next Saturday.
Lady Godiva?
Yes, and it's much better than your silly soldiers and their silly Morris dancing.
My Morris dancing is not silly.
Yes, and I object to you talking about my privates like that. Mr. Town Clerk, one of these young ladies are going to ride through Warmington-on-Sea naked?
Yes, it's a tribute to the brave city of Coventry. The girl won't be bare, of course. She'll be wearing fleshings. Fleshing.
Yeah, so they're it's an all-over body stockings. They're perfectly respectable.
Body stockings?
Yes, lovely. We're not living in Victorian times, you know.
Mr. Gordon, can I have that word in your ear?
This man is stopping,
All right, Jones, all right.
sir.
Look, listen here, I must
Just a minute, Captain Mainwaring. I think we have a solution.
Oh,
You don't want one of these young girls to play Lady Godiva?
no.
It's just been pointed out to me that Lady Godiva Leofric was a woman of more ample proportions. So, for the sake of historical accuracy, I think Lady Godiva should be played by Mrs. Fox. Quiet! Mrs. Fox will be perfectly respectable, of course. She'll be covered from top to toe in fleshings, and wearing a long wig of golden tresses.
You've never covered her up with a long golden wig of tresses. You'll need a bell cane.
Yes, Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth, it wasn't my idea to make Mrs. Fox Lady Godiva. Yes, dear. No, dear. No, the town clerk. He said he needed a woman of more mature, or more ample proportions. Yes, I know you've got more ample proportions than Mrs. Fox. But you're not paying Lady Godiva, are you? Hello? 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 Just talking to the little woman, you know.
What little woman is that, sir?
I've lost her, sir. Lost her. Ever since the town clerk picked Mrs. Fox to play Lady Godiva, her head has been turned completely right round, sir.
I'm so sorry, Jonesy. I really am so sorry.
You see, this is what happens when women get involved in men's affairs. Turn the whole platoon completely sideways, man.
No, Mum, you can't come in now. We're about to go on the plane.
Get out of my way, Frank. Good evening, Mr. Mainwaring.
Right?
Arthur.
Mavis.
Now, what's this I hear? That Mrs. Fox has been chosen to do Lady
I
Godiva.
had nothing to do with it at all, Mavis. Nothing to do
Well,
with
you
it.
were there.
Well, yes, I was sort of standing around, yes.
I mean, a woman like Mrs. Fox. I've got a much slimmer figure than her.
Yes.
What's wrong with my figure?
Absolutely nothing, Mavis. Absolutely nothing.
I've got nice legs, haven't I?
Yeah, yes.
Haven't I got nice legs?
Lovely legs, Mavis. They really are.
Look, you wouldn't want to play Lady Godiva, Mrs. Pike.
It would have been nice to be nice.
Think of the effect upon your son. I mean, you riding through the streets of Warmington-on-Sea, covered in nothing but
Fleshings.
I know how I would feel it was one of my own, so I say, let sleeping dogs lie, Mrs. Pike. Let sleeping dogs lie.
I have to say, Mr. Chief, they didn't really get it the last time.
Oh, we do need a bit of practice.
We do need some practice, boys, so come on.
Right, walk out. Will you count this in?
Not going to count?
Not too quickly now, because you've got to think of it. Well, I've got 3.
Oh, poor old God, 3. Now, you ready?
Right there.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3,
Come on, keep up. 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There we go. Boys, steady on.
7, 8. Now, come on.
I think I got the hang of it now.
You got the hang of it. Can we try a bit quicker?
Faster.
Oh, that's quite enough.
Right, now we've got a full team now. Full team.
Right. Are you ready? I'll start counting again.
Out again. Out again.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Are you ready, boys? Sort of animal. And are you ready, boys? Yeah. Right. Good. Well, are you ready to burst out?
I'm not very good at bursting out,
Let's do the best you can then, won't you, Godfrey?
Mr. Mainwaring, the parade's coming now.
Good, good. Are we all ready?
Oh, what's happening? What's the matter? What's the matter? You mustn't upset yourself. There. You're safe with your little Jack now. You just tell me what's the matter.
Come on, Jones. Come along. No time for that.
I only went to get changed in a room in the town hall, and I put my flesh into wig on a chair. I was only gone for a minute, but when I got back, they were gone. Gone!
Aye, well, it looks as if we won't be having a Lady Godiva after all.
It's up to us now, lads. Come on. Come on, Jones. Let's burst through.
Mr. Mainwaring, there is a Lady Godiva.
Lord, I hope it's on Davis.
I don't keep that sort of